Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy All-Star VG, and we are back on the Madden 23 Ultimate Team for you guys, man. In today's video, we're going to be jumping into the best offensive abilities for you guys to utilize on your team. And yeah, man, just the best abilities for you guys to throw on your players so your players can maximize their abilities and just make some plays on the field. If that does sound like content that you are interested in, make sure to drop a like on this video, subscribe if you're new. We're on the road to 400 subs, so make sure to drop a like and sub if you're new. And yeah, man, let's go and jump right into it. So if we go over to my team, we are kind of slacking right now at 85 overall, but offensively, I think I'm doing really well right now. I've got a lot of weapons on the offensive side. So starting off with QB, I've got Jim Plunkett, the new, what is it called, Hispanic Heritage. I've got Jim Plunkett there. I've got Dave Casper at wideout, who's actually a higher overall at wideout than he is at tight end, which is pretty funny there. We got RAHEEM MOSTERT, who is decently fast. Just have him at running back 1. Crabtree and Plaxico Burrs, who I just picked up, is an absolute monster. I got CeeDee Lamb backing up, and then line, I don't really care that much. And then I got PARHAM Jr. still. So starting off, let's start off with the QB. Best abilities for your QB. I think, honestly, I've played a few games, or not a few, but I've played a lot of games with Jim Plunkett now, and this is probably the best ability in the game. I'm not gonna lie. For quarterbacks, I think Fearless is the best ability in the game. I'm not lying, because the thing is, right, immune to defensive pressure while in the pocket. This is huge. Like, it's astronomical how important this ability is, because if you play Madden, if you play MUT this year, you know that under pressure is a crazy thing that EA just implemented in this game. Like, bro, you will miss so many passes because of an under pressure. It's crazy. So like, Fearless literally eliminates all of it. It eliminates all of it. So if you get the ball off, it's like there's no one in your face. If there's a dude about to sack you and you get the ball off, it doesn't matter because you have Fearless. So it's going to be an accurate throw every time because it's almost as if there's no rush in your face. So Fearless is definitely one of the best abilities. Jim Plunkett is really good because he gets it for 3 AP. You know, contrasting with other quarterbacks that usually get it for 4 or 5 or something like that. So I like Plunkett. He gets it for 3 AP. Other than that, he also gets quick draw. I haven't tried this ability, but it says faster throwing animations when under pressure. I'm not sure how accurate that is because I know if you really want a fast throwing animation, we're going to wait for Gunslinger. You know, when that ability comes out and some quarterbacks can get that, you know, obviously that's going to be an ability that a lot of people are going to use. So yeah, quick draw it's okay. You know, I haven't used it per se, personally, but I think I've played it online. It doesn't do that much, but yeah, like I said, it says faster under pressure, so that doesn't have anything to do with accuracy. That's the thing about Fearless. It's immune to defensive pressure. The word immune is insane because immune is like it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter at all. So literally, like I said, it's going to be like there's no rush in your face, even though if there's a guy about to sack you. So yeah, man, Jim Plunkett, definitely one of the best too. He only gets it for 3 AP. I think Fearless is the best. Other than that, Fearless, I'd probably go with Set Feet Lead as the second best ability in the game. I don't think he doesn't get it. But as you can see, I have played guys online with Set Feet Lead, and it's a really good ability. It's basically just like a budget gunslinger right now. I'm not a budget gunslinger, but it's the closest thing we have to gunslinger. I'll just put it that way, because it doesn't affect like the throwing, like how fast they throw it, but once they release the ball, the speed of the ball when they release it is really fast, and that's really noticeable when you have that ability equipped. So Set Feet Lead is also the one that's really good, but for me, I think Fearless is the best because I've played games with this Jim Plunkett, and Fearless is crazy, bro. It's crazy because it's like there's no one in your face. It's crazy. I know I sound like a broken record, but try this ability. Trust me, it's one of the best in the game for sure. So Fearless for your quarterback is, my opinion, the best ability in the game right now. For running backs, me personally, I'm not running any abilities on my running back right now. I got RAHEEM MOSTERT. I don't think, honestly, there's that good of an ability to put on your running back right now. The best one would probably be the one that you're seeing right now, backfield mismatch. I think the new Edgerrin James or some receiving backs out there get backfield master, which is just an upgraded version of this. It's almost like this, but just it gets the extra hot routes, like an angle route or a flat route. It gives you those extra hot routes. So backfield master is pretty good, but I think it's a lot of AP. Just like backfield mismatch right here is 3 AP. It's not really worth it in my opinion, just because of the play style, like of this game in Madden 23. The amount of pressure that people send, I don't think that an ability on your running back is really the way to go personally, because I mean, you probably got to block him, honestly. You probably got to block your running back to get any time, because this game is like, it's just defensive. Like, the D line is going crazy every game, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. So blocking a running back is probably a good idea. So I personally don't think there's any ability in the game right now that I would use on my running back that's like a difference maker. Like, you need this ability. I don't think there's one right now that exists. You know, if you want to, you throw on backfield mismatch, it gets better routes. If you do have a scheme where you use your running back on routes a lot, then that's good for you. But for running backs, I think it just more pertains to your play style, and if you have them blocking or running routes, that's just a really big factor in your offense. So yeah, man, backfield mismatch, you could use it. Other than that, I mean, you got reach for it, which, you know, has been in the game for years. Doesn't do that much. Short and elite is good for your receivers, but I don't know about your running backs. Bounce beam, I don't think does really anything. And then you got, you know, spin cycle, jukebox. You know, I mean, it's not that many options, honestly, as a running back. I don't think there's one ability that I think is like the ability. Like, you need this ability like you need for quarterbacks. You need fearless, bro, because it's a difference maker. I don't know if there's a difference maker ability right now for running backs. I don't think there is one right now, but that's running backs. Let's jump into receivers. Now, for your receivers, I can't stress this enough. Short and elite is the #1 ability that you need on your receivers. You need it. It's just like there's no other way to put it except for the fact that you need it. Like, it's a necessity. There's no other way to put it, because like when you play a game online and you're gonna encounter man coverage every single game that you play, if you don't have short and elite equipped, they're strapped. I'm just gonna tell you, bro, they're strapped. Like, they're not gonna do anything. Short and elite allows for them. It's basically like a budget route tech. You know, route tech is not really. I don't even know if it's in the game. Yeah, it's in the game, but it's 6 AP, so it's like that's pretty much a non-factor. And you need 97 overall, like 10,000 training. Like, bro, what the F? Like, ain't nobody gonna do this. Like, bro, route tech's pretty much a non-factor because it was so good for so long, and then they just, like, people complained about it, and then they just raised the AP. It's 10,000 training. You need 97 overall. Like, it's just a bunch of stupidness going on. So route tech's pretty much not a factor anymore. So what do you use? Use short and elite. It's only 2 AP. It's only like 100 training, I think, to buy it. Yeah, short out's 150. So yeah, only like 100 training to buy it. 2 AP, and it says improve catching on short passes inside the numbers. So this allows you to make cuts inside the numbers, and once you make those cuts, they're gonna get separation. They're gonna get a lot of separation, and once they get that separation, obviously it's easier for them to catch the ball. And if you do throw it like inside the numbers on a short route, they're gonna catch the ball with greater efficiency, because it's going to light up and you're going to catch it in traffic or something like that. So it's almost like a budget route tech, budget slot-o-matic. It gets you open on man coverage, on like short corners, you know, outs, ins, anything that you run from the slot where you're inside the numbers. This is going to be a great ability for you. So short and elite, definitely a necessity in my opinion, because of how good man coverage is in this game. So yeah, short and elite. Also, I use outside apprentice on Plaxico just because, bro, let me tell you, bro, run a C route. Just if you play man coverage, just run a C route for me and see how good it works. Outside apprentice allows you to do that. It allows you to hot route to a C route, which is a corner route from the outside. If you don't know what that is, it's crazy. I'm just leaving it at that. It's insane how much separation this causes against man coverage is crazy. So it's a difference maker. Like I keep stressing, it's a difference maker. It's a visible thing you can see that makes a huge difference in the game. Is that outside apprentice? So I use outside apprentice for C routes. Also, you can make post routes. I think out and ups also is a route you can do. So outside apprentice is also a good ability. Not really a necessity, but it is good to have if your receiver does get it. So that's receivers, in my opinion. You got Plaxico right there, who is on the outside. For slot, I think Crabtree's probably the best slot in the game right now still. He gets short and elite, like I said, for 1 AP, which is really good because it's only 1 AP for him. He's a slot archetype. He also gets slot apprentice for 1 AP, which is really good, which allows for like posts, corners, and crossers. That's a really good ability there. But like I said, basically just apprentice and short and elite. Again, like I said, short and elite is one of the best receiver abilities in the game, and one that you definitely need on your receivers. So yeah. And then when it comes to tight ends, I mean, you could use ability. I don't personally use an ability on my tight ends. I use it on my quarterback and receivers. But you could if you want to. You know, Donald Parham's a beast. We all know how good he is. So throw on deep out, he's gonna catch something. He's gonna moss a couple people with deep out elite. You already know that. I've already told you guys about short and elite. And then other than that, I mean, run off elite is okay. Reach for it. You know, no one's really gonna do that. Short out, no one's really gonna do that. So deep out, you could throw on there. I know Casper gets a tight end apprentice. which is also a good ability because it gives you those hot routes, like I said, almost the same as slot apprentice, just for tight ends. So yeah, that's good with tight end hot routes. That gives you extra hot routes there. But other than that, like I said, I don't know if there's really a different ability that tight ends get that receivers don't get. So yeah, just your receiver abilities that you use, you can just throw on your tight ends. It's basically the same thing. So that's tight ends there. And then honestly, I think that's it, man, for offensive abilities. You know, your quarterback, receivers. Honestly, I think quarterback and receivers are the only people that you really need abilities on this year. I think offensive line, you could throw an ability on if you want to, but like something like edge protector is probably one that's going to make the difference. But then you see it's 3 AP. Like, I don't think most people are going to spend 3 AP on a lineman. So, you know, if you really want a difference in the game, you got to spend that. But if not, like right now I have lifeguard. This ability doesn't do anything. Like, I just have it on there. Just so it's a star under his legs. Like, this ability doesn't do anything. Like, it's just on him. Like, linemen, the way they get shedded in this game is disgusting. Like, bro, the D-line will run right past them and not think twice about it. So I don't think O-lineman abilities are really a factor in this game. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it, man, for offensive abilities. I think receiver abilities are really important. Quarterback abilities are important. But other than that, I don't really know if there's something else on offense that you need to be successful in this game. At least for me. So yeah, I think receivers, quarterbacks are the most important ones when it comes to abilities. And yeah, man, I think that's pretty much can do for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, this, you know, like mini breakdown of the abilities that you need for your offense, man, for your offense in Madden 23. And yeah, man, if you guys do want me to do a defensive abilities, best one in the game, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new, man. But that's gonna do it for me. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, man, that's gonna do it for me. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'm out. Peace.